Hello guys, Lewis here, welcome back to another video, and this was one about FIFER's FIFA 20 Realism mod, and it is a tutorial about how to activate all the player faces, just player, not manager faces, of FIFER's FIFA 20 Realism mod 1.3 into your current saves, and it might work on current squad files as well if you have a custom squad file that you're using. But yeah, I think there's 35 new faces around there that this mod adds, including the likes of like a new Messi face. Like obviously face updates are all already applied except for Messi because he has to require new ID. You got the likes of De Jong, Arthur, Alenia, actually right here, Harry Wilson is one of them. I'm pretty sure there's a ton other. Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Nelson Semedo. There's so many, and I'll actually show you in depth a bit more of which ones. But yeah, if you don't know what my Realism mod is, it is basically a mod, the biggest mod in FIFA, that adds hundreds of new features to FIFA. So whether that's faces, banners, flags, it adds new competitions like the Club World Cup, the Johan Gamper and the Johan Cruyff Schal. It also adds new features to the menus. I'm using it here now. So now we have edit transfers in there. It adds so many new manager outfits, as well as you can actually just see right here. Look at all these Volta ones you can use here. But you can also go outer tops and you can use like this one. Like look how cool that is, you know. But then it makes everything in career mode a lot more realistic. So simming teams will now no longer finish with like 1,000,000 points. You got a bit better player growth. For instance, Roundale, you know, he's growing 2, and a fixed player decline. It's not so drastic now. As you can see, only one player, and that is Stanislas. And I know he has 30, but he's only losing 1. And I mean, literally, he only lost like 1 stat by a tiny bit. That's just because the overall system is the player rating system. He has a very low. He was like a 75 exactly. So as soon as you lose 1, he goes down to 74. But I mean, he is a winger in his 30s. But we can see all these other old players here. We got, you know, Borak, who hasn't got down. Obviously, I'm just a few months into the season, but these players would be going down by tons, you know. And we can see lots of players are growing. Yeah, Ake, everything like that. Players grow in form. Values are so much more realistic. It's amazing. As you can see, we have like David Brooks, who now has a value of almost 40 million, like real life, obviously. And the biggest value is Ake. Makes sense, 24-year-old, 84 rated center back with a bunch of potential. Harry Wilson, Callum Wilson, you know, obviously so many things there. Simming, you know, GTN scouting, you know, transfer and wage budgets, everything like that. But yeah, at the time you're watching this, 1.3 may be out to Patreons, and it may be out to the Patreons and public. So it goes out to Patreons today, the 26th, and it'll be out to the public the 2nd. So if you're watching it from on the 3rd or any day after that of 2020, of January 2020, then the mod is free, and I will link in a description to a video that goes over it, a bit more detail about the Patreon, how you can become one. I'll link the Patreon description as well. But yeah, we're just going to go and apply the new faces now. So, for instance, just to show that the faces aren't applied yet, let's go and search for Alenia, who's one of the new players added. Obviously, the faces aren't perfect. Some of them are. So as you can see, no real face. So now let's go and apply the Lewis script. But the first step to doing this is downloading the cheat engine and the live editor. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do this because it will require a bit of time. There's a couple of steps you have to do. It will take about maybe 5-10 minutes. But I've linked a tutorial in the description. It's really handy, and you'll definitely use it. I highly recommend that you go and watch it. And yeah, both softwares are free, obviously, but you download the cheat engine and then the live editor. And make sure you download the latest version of the live editor if you're not already. It has to have the GUI. But yeah, make sure you do that, and then you'll be able to open the Lewis script and stuff. So obviously, first thing we do is open the cheat engine. So it should look like this, obviously, and then you want to drag the live editor onto it. So we do that quickly, and then obviously you need to be in your career mode save, or if you're doing it on a squad file, load the squad file and be in there. I'm not 100% sure it works on a squad file, but it might. It will say live editor is ready to use. Yeah, and then what you want to do is go into your save, or just go on a player, click players editor just to kind of refresh the game's data. So as you can see, that's all working. So now what you want to do is you want to click on, not the GUI, you want to click on the thing here. You want to click memory view, and then you either want to go Control L or Tools, Lua Engine, and then you either want to go Control O or File, Open Script, and then you want to go to where you downloaded the mod. So let me just find it here. So obviously it would be in FIFER's FIFA 20, there's a mod 1.3, and then it would just be here 1.3 faces.lua. It's still a beta one that I'm the one that I'm using, but as you can see, so then you just click on it and then you click open, and then this is what you should see. So now let me just open it in the text editor, because you can do this and does give you instructions and stuff. Messi. So the new faces it adds is Messi, well, a face update. Ben Tanker, Arthur, Papu Gomez, Frankie de Jong, Aid Boer, Golovin, Fernando Llorente, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Greenwood, Malenko, Zhang Cheng, Groeneveld, Ansu Fati, Akanji, Harry Wilson, Bergwijn, Diaby, Talisca, Saint Maximin from Newcastle, Jorgensen, Sharpchenko, Nelson Semedo, Takefusa Kubo, Pulgar, Alanya, and Mbakani, Zambrano, Zelensky, and Kuku, and this guy from Salzburg, who I can't pronounce his name. So, obviously, the author Aaron Act to make the base script, but then I edited some of it. So, this is just the instructions, and then, yeah, you can add this yourself. Basically, just copy this part, and then add the player ID here, and then the new head asset ID, and you would put a comma here, obviously, but you don't put a comma since it's the last one. But if it wasn't, then you would do that. And then this, you don't want to edit any of this. That is the more technical side of things. So you see, you click execute, and then it should just it can take up to a few minutes, so just give it time, then I'll say done, updated head models 31. That's because I think I already have updated a few myself manually, so it adds about 33, 34 faces, something like that. But yeah, if it's giving you any errors, make sure you reinstall the live editor and then the cheat engine. And if you're still having an error, join the Discord's in the server. Join the Discord servers in the description and comment your error down below. But yeah, now just save your career mode, obviously, so that the changes will take effect when you exit it, obviously. But if you want to check out some faces, we can do that. Let me just go into edit player and we can find some. So obviously the first one from RB Salzburg, as you can see right here. So, I can't pronounce his name, but he is a new face. And obviously this is not the final version. As you can see, here's a Pickford update. You don't need to apply the script for this. Pickford and a Digne update. Now, as of time of recording, that's the amount of faces it has, but I may actually be able to include a couple of new faces, so it might actually go up to like 37 if you get lucky. We can see the new Harry Wilson face here. Manuel Kanji has a new face, as well as Nkuku from Leipzig. Let's see that. There you go, new face for him. Papu Gomez, as you can see right here, he has a new face. Look how good that looks, made by Joe Bro, obviously. Now, this is a face update for Ter Stegen, as you can see, but here's a whole new face for Nelson Semedo. Update for Piqué, update for Lenglet, update for Alba, update for Busquets, new face for Messi. Oh my god, it's so realistic. New face for Frankie de Jong, update for Griezmann, update for Suarez, new face for Arthur, update for Vidal, update for Mtiti, update for Dembele, new face for Carlos Alanya, as you can see right there, and obviously new face for Ansu Fati. But there is one for Real Madrid as well. Tons of updates to a bunch of players here, like that's a good Benzema update and stuff. But if we can find him, oh wait, it's because he plays on a different team. He's been loaned out. Malacora, isn't it? Yeah. So, as we can see here, Takefusa Kubo has a new face as well. Look how cool that looks. Also, REALISM mod 1.3 may include a couple of new faces and some updates. if everything goes right and I get the files in time. So if I do, there's a good chance that I will get this Luis Suarez. It will be updated, a little Messi update. Obviously this amazing Sandro Tonali, which is a big face. Patrick Catrone, you can't see too well here, but there's another image. A new Douglas Costa update. Eder Militao, which is a very big face, looks great. You can see here Douglas Costa a bit more, Catrone, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and then Tomori from Chelsea, so that's a huge face as well. And then Alenio, which is already in here, but a little improvement, and then a big improvement to Ansu Fati, as you can see here. So yeah, those are the faces that potentially, probably, will be in REALISM Mod 1.3 as well. So yeah, I think that'll be it. Obviously, for installing the cheat table and I mean the live editor and the cheat engine, link is in the description. More about the mod, link in the description, and everything like that. But yeah, hopefully this tutorial has helped, and if it has, make sure you like the video. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.